Okay, so I start off with like a separate folder for my Substack GIFs and titles. So I'm going to click the plus sign and create a new canvas. The width, I think I decided on doing an Instagram post dimension, so 1080 by 1350 height, and click create. Then I'll click the wrench in the top left corner, go to canvas, and turn on animation assist. A timeline should appear at the bottom. And I'll usually adjust the onion skin opacity, my apologies, and turn it down, because if it's turned up too high, I usually can't tell between the previous frame and my current frame. So I start my first layer. I choose the color I want. I'm going with this like burgundy violet color, and I'm going with a studio pen, I'm pretty sure, or a marker. Oh, I went with the dry ink. Okay. So choose a size, and then you just go in and draw or write whatever you want. I'm pretty sure I'm putting hi, welcome to my tutorial. But this process is so easy. It's very simple. And literally anyone can create a GIF if they wanted to. And the cool thing about these is that you can also post them to your Instagram story, but don't take my word for it. I will actually test it out and let you know in the actual newsletter. But to my knowledge, the last time I tried, I am able to use these GIFs and post them in an Instagram story if I want it. So you can create your own assets for your Instagram stories, which I think is really cool and very creative. So you draw your first drawing, and then you click add frame, and that will create a new layer for you. And on this new layer, you basically redraw what you drew on your previous layer. And draw the same thing. And don't try to make it perfect. The beauty is in the perfection when it comes to these hand-drawn wiggly GIFs. But yeah, just go over it. And then you're going to create another new frame and do the same thing. For these, I usually do 3 to 5 frames. For this one, I'm pretty sure I only just did 3 for the quick example. But if you want more variety in your wiggle, I suggest doing 5 frames. But after that's completed, when you click the play, it should look something like this. Now, to adjust, I guess, the speed of your wiggle, you can decrease the frame. I usually go 10 frames per second, which gives it, my preferred wiggle. But now I want to show you guys how to just add more layers, or if you want to have more depth to your animations or add background to your animations. What you would do is create a new layer, put it underneath said layer or above if you want it above, and make that layer a group. You would put those 2 layers in a group together. And to do that, you would select the layer, slide it to the right gently to select each layer, and then click the group button to make them a group together. And now that they're a group, those 2 layers equal a frame. Now, if you didn't put these 2 layers in a group together, coloring in this background, as what you see that I'm doing, this would just be another frame. But the fact that we put them into a group together, these 2 layers are 1 frame together. I hope that makes sense. I'm just doing this really quickly, but I hope that makes sense. So if you want more complexity to your animations, that's how you do it. You create new layers, and you put those layers in a group to make that frame. So yeah, and that's what I'm doing to make a background for the my title, my little title that I just created. Okay, so now that I've colored in my background, this is what it would look like. If I want to export this, I would click the wrench and go to Animated MP4 or Animated GIF to export it like this. But I don't want this background, so I'm going to hide it and also hide the background color and click Animated GIF. And with this, I'll click Export, make sure it's at 10 frames per second, and then I would save the image. And once it saves as a GIF. Thank you, Apple. And this is what it looks like. It's only the black background because that's what a PNG would look like in the gallery, but yeah.